Chat, let me know in the comments, should we keep men out of women's sports? I think unequivocally yes. Let's keep them separate for a reason. I have a daughter now. The last thing I want is a dude coming in and competing against her in a sport she might be good at. Let's get straight off into this. Average guy versus female athletes in a race.
Believes he can win a race against all women. So today, we have Johnny racing in a legit D1 track event. We're testing to see if he can smoke them all in a race, or if they'll make him look like a complete try-hard loser. Hey, boys.
Yeah, bro, straight face just like that, you're good to go.
Whose name are you going by? What's your girl name?
Sarah, I'm my sister.
Sarah. Does she know that?
No.
She's gonna be unhappy.
I stole her ID.
What makes you think that you're gonna beat women?
What?
Sorry, that was a weird one.
I'm taller, so my strides are longer. I got heart.
Nothing about them?
Yeah, they're shorter. Their strides aren't longer. But I'm a bad bitch. And bad bitches be bad bitches. Hello. I'm here to get a sticker. Sarah Kern.
What race?
100 meter.
We don't even know what time Johnny's able to run. I just asked him what is the fastest time here and said that Johnny runs that. I think we're gonna win every cheat except this one.
Really?
I got some clips of the women that you're racing, and I will say they look like athletes.
I am an athlete. I look like Thor.
You stand about 2 feet taller than those girls.
Yeah, I can get one of their numbers after.
Damn! Why is bro actually?
Yeah, he does look like the girls from White Chicks, bro.
Very gorgeous to me!
Sarah Curran, that's us right here.
Let's go. Redlands from Carolina at 7.
Bro, I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, ladies, please stand behind your blocks.
It's going.
On your marks.
Oh my god, he's lined up. Dude, I'm so excited.
This is going to go exactly how we think it's going to go, bro.
Set.
Oh my god, they're going.
And not off to a great start, but he is much taller.
What's that? He's dropped it. He's just trying.
Sarah. Can't believe he won. Good job, ladies.
Good job, ladies.
Sarah Curran determined the winner.
Oh my god, Sarah won. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Give me a kiss. Kiss me.
Oh my god, Johnny just won. Okay, Johnny just beat some of the fastest women college track athletes in the country.
No training.
Well, and yeah, dude, that's the big thing here. He didn't have any training, no prerequisites. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was a track star before. He was just an average dude. This is the big problem for me, dude. Like, you can't just throw on a wig and say that you're a chick and compete against women and try to shatter all these records. To me, like, leave women's sports alone. Leave these athletes alone. Let them have their own thing, dude. Or, here's my thing, and put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If you really want to have men and women's sports, do a trans division. So have a men's division, a women's division, and a trans division. So that like men that want to be women can do it, and women that want to be men can do it, and then they can all compete together. Or men that want to be women, you know what I mean? So it's like, if that's what y'all really want, then cool. Have your own division where you compete against each other. Like, but don't have it where men are actually competing against women or women are competing against men. It just doesn't make sense.
Women more, especially for women. The league don't pay that much. People out here getting regular salaries, 60,000, 70,000 for playing the W. That's crazy. You guys.
No, it's not crazy. Nobody watches y'all's games, dude. Chat, when's the last time y'all watched a WNBA game? Don't worry, I'll wait. It never happened.
How about no?
I never watched it. Anytime, dude, I went to a restaurant the other day, and they were playing the WNBA on the TV, and I was like, wow, so there's nothing to watch. There's nothing to watch. I don't want to watch a game where 10 grown women on a court end the game, and it's 22-21. NBA games, they're scoring like 120, 150 points. What was it? Bam Adebayo scored like 83 points in a game. The fact that you ladies even get paid $60,000, $70,000 a year, they're overpaying y'all like crazy. Nobody watches y'all's games. It's simple math, right? Like, that's like me protesting on YouTube and being like, I should get paid more, even if my views are low. Like, nobody watches my channel, but I should get paid more. The first 9 months I did YouTube, I understood that I wasn't making any money because nobody was watching my show. Nobody was watching my channel, which is justifiably right. Why would you pay me a lot of money if nobody's watching? If I'm getting 1,000 views a day, who cares? It doesn't matter. It's just like, you ladies, nobody watches the game. Therefore, they can't run ads. They can't do sponsorships. Why would they pay you? And then nobody's in the seats. The NBA or the WNBA loses money every single year. Without the NBA, the WNBA wouldn't even exist.
Some men, not saying they don't deserve to be there, but some that, you know, they riding the bench. They not that good compared to the people that they playing with. They good.
Trust me, mama. The dudes that are riding the bench in the NBA are better than the best player in the WNBA. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree.
You take them to the rec center, but compared to the people that they playing, it's like, and they getting $1 million minimum.
Yeah.
They need to pay these women.
Fuck no, baby. The statement is women are just as physically strong as men, to which you circled that you agree.
I'm stronger.
Boy.
You're a liar.
You're stronger than some men?
I'm stronger than a lot of men. And also the way that the female body develops muscle, it's like the muscle that we develop is less, but it's actually stronger. Like it can...
That's like saying, yeah, I know I'm like shorter, but like I'm really like taller.
Lift more. I'm just super strong.
Yeah, well, in my experience, whenever I've been in, like, let's say I'm at the gym, I mean, besides like the few chads that are like super built, I feel like I am more...
There it is. I feel like...
capable. Like, I look at my body and my performance, and I'm just more capable than most people in there. And then when it comes to like my future soldier training, I outperform every man there.
Amongst the soldiers?
Men these days, like, I feel like the majority...
You're a liar!
...of them are very, like, they're not fit. They're not as fit as they should be, and a lot of the women I know are actually more, like, physically capable.
Anecdotal.
I do agree with it, because I'm a pretty big bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I could...
Big back, big back.
Definitely fight a dude. I could definitely beat a dude up.
Do you think you're stronger than the majority of men? So stronger than 51% of men?
Yes.
Also, yes.
This is...
Good Lord. And we talk about women living in a world of delusion. The fact that you think that you could beat up 51% of men, just the mere biology. The biological difference in muscle between men and women is a massive difference, bro. Men have way more muscle mass than women do. Let's see here. I'm trying to find a graphic here just because your boy is a little slow and it's easier for me. Here we go. Maybe this will work. What is this little graphic here? Okay. Male versus female anatomy. Wide shoulders and longer legs, more muscle mass, more bone density. Longer torso stores fat in the hips and thighs, less muscle mass. Simple, right there. Simple. It's not hard. That's why the requirements for a woman in the military is much less than a man. There's reasons for that, dude. And don't forget, you guys can go scan the QR code, go get some free cash here. Here's the website. This is on, I believe, on Apple and Android. 59,000 ratings, 4.8 stars. You can get paid out via PayPal, which I wouldn't recommend, but you can watch. I don't know if you can watch actual movies. I don't know if they've outdated this, but you can play like mobile games and stuff like that. There was a couple comments I meant to highlight, but there's a few guys that were like, Levi, I'm almost to my payout. So good job on the guys that are almost to their payout. Shout out to you. But this is a way just to make a little bit of extra coin. I've heard some of the games are, some of the ones with the really, really high payouts, they want you to like pay to play, so don't do those. Do a bunch of little small ones is what I've heard is the best bet. But yeah, let's get back into this, dude. But yeah, dude, my whole thing is like you have to live in such a world of privilege to think that you would be stronger than most average men. This is insane to me. This is absolutely insane to me to think that you, like I even know that I'm not stronger than probably most men. It's ridiculous. Ooh. So apparently the story behind this is this chick went onto a college campus and challenged a guy that I think it was like for 1 minute they could box, and he couldn't knock her down. But I'm telling you, bro, he puts the working on her. I feel bad for him. Like, why would you want this for yourself? Why would you just want to get beat up? Because he's swinging on her, bro. Weave. Now, she's swinging fast, but there's not a lot of power, I feel like, behind those punches. Like, body shots, he's tearing her up. He's just so fast. Look at her smiling. Her face is beet red. Why would you do this to yourself, honey?
Minute left.
Minute left. Golly. I'm tired. She gave him one, but he just ate it. He was just... Didn't even phase him. Golly, face is beet red. Yag him. She's getting ate up. Bro, I wouldn't even want this to happen to me.
30 seconds left.
He needs some milk.
Bro, I'm about to start taking some boxing classes. I was playing pickleball for a while there, chat. But then I was like, man, I need to learn how to box.
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
I got a gun. I finally got my license to carry.
There you go. Attack back, lady.
So, oh my God.
10.
She got 8. She just curled up the entire time.
7,
Wasn't even fair.
6, 5.
She got maybe
4,
threw 3 punches.
3,
This dude's thrown
2,
300.
1.
She said,
God, she got ate up like a buffet. Oh my Lord, that poor baby. I just don't even know why you would want to do this. Like, what world would you want to just sit there and get beat up for 3 minutes? I don't understand it. These girls are working at Chuck E. Cheese, not even Chuck E. Cheese's. You know what I mean? Goodness gracious. I will say, the one Olympic sport I do watch on a frequent level is women's outdoor volleyball. It's a good sport. Cass and I enjoy it together. You know, we go to Hooters and enjoy that one together.
That we live in a time right now where intelligent people have to stay silent so that stupid people don't get offended.
Name.
Wow, that's, I mean, yeah, she got a point. Happy International Women's Day.
A woman.
Name a woman?
Yeah. Who?
Who?
No, name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yoga bag. Name a woman.
Stupid.
Sorry.
No, name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yes, go.
Any?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
This is so hard.
Name a woman.
Stupid. Stupid.
Name a woman.
Stupid.
Name a woman.
Stupid.
No.
Guys.
What's that dude's name? Billy something? Like his show was like Billy on the Street. He's like, man, for $1. That's some rejection therapy right there. You want to get better at approaching people cold? You just got to do stuff like that, bro.
Your pronouns to be
They and them.
they, them.
Okay.
So,
Do you need me to explain how to use that?
nope, because I'm not
Ooh, the condescending tone there.
going to.
She
Where
goes,
can
no,
I find
because I'm
these
not going
peer-reviewed
to.
studies? What's the DOI? Where can I find these peer-reviewed studies?
Yeah, like look it up. Like if we can't even
Sure,
be
there
on
are
common
many,
ground
many
that men are interested in women from a sexual replication value, then we can't even have a conversation because you're in Looney Tune world. Like you're literally like you don't even accept basic reality
Okay,
that
so
men.
because I don't accept your reality, then that means that
No, you don't
I'm
accept
wrong.
reality.
No,
And that's
see,
actually a
but
privilege
you're
that- you know what, this is
saying
interesting.
No.
Guys,
See,
as
what
you guys can see here,
you're
hold on,
doing
stop.
this, like, weird, Like no, because
This is
what
very
you're
interesting.
doing right now is doing this like weird
This
back
woman-
and forth.
By the way, this is a college professor, and we wonder why it's so bad. I watched this whole interaction. This woman right here lives in Delululand. She probably works overtime at Delululemon, actually.
Trying to
is living in a Looney Tune world, and she's allowed to live in a Looney Tune world because she's a female. That is a privilege that only women have, where they could be this delusional, this unaware, lack this much critical thinking, and still make it by in life.
And I watched the Manosphere show documentary on Netflix. I'll give you my 2 cents on what I really thought about it. Because yesterday I gave you kind of like 1 cent, but I'm gonna give you 2 cents today.
He took her brain and put it in
what
a
you're
man's
doing right
body,
now is
he'd be
projecting.
fucking homeless.
No.
Because this girl's
See, that's
low
what
IQ.
you are doing.
This is
That's what you
incredible.
are doing.
And
You're
she's
the
a
one
college
coming-
student too.
You are the one coming to
Like this is the perfect
campuses
example of higher
trying
education
to-
does not mean that you're higher IQ. This is crazy.
Okay.
I thought she was a professor. Maybe she's a student. I don't know.
Like you can't even accept biological reality.
See, because it is not
Feminism for you guys.
hardline fact, right? It's not like the same kind of truth as 2 + 2 = 4. That is a
Why does she speak like she's 50? Like a 50-year-old white woman that owns a floral shop.
fundamental truth about our world, right? And so I'm trying to draw the distinction between these analytic truths.
You know what's
and then
funny?
these, like,
I'm looking at everybody here.
synthetic
They all think you're retarded. I'm being honest with you. You can't see them, but like they all think you're retarded. I'm not even trying to be an asshole here, but we need to.
Look,
this is why we need to bring
I'm
bullying
not
back, right?
thinking about-
Bullying is good.
I'm not thinking
because
about them.
Here's the
I'm
thing:
looking
women
at-
never get
no.
bullied for their stupidity.
No.
This is gonna be. This is going to remind her, like, oh shit, maybe I should think before I speak. Because if a guy was on here saying this ridiculous stuff, we'd all be laughing at him like you're retarded, dude. But like with women, you guys get a privilege of being morons just because you got tits and a vagina. And we got some simps here in the back, probably a Jew. And like we don't say anything to you guys because we don't have sex with you. Women are able to say preposterous things because we want to get laid.
So
it's
I'm
actually
looking-
incredible.
I have a quote that I go by on this one is like men tell each other uncomfortable truths, whereas women tell each other comfortable lies. It's just that's part of it, dude. Like the guys that you're the closest to, chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. The guys that you're the closest to, you give the hardest time. Women that they're the closest to, they just gas each other up in their delusion. That's what it is.
Great.
Incredible.
So, great. Okay. I'm looking at my students in the crowd here. To my students, my female
So she is a college professor, I guess.
students, my male students, this is not the way that argumentation works. And I want you to know that no matter who you are, just please do your best to exercise your reasoning, develop it, because this is not it. And I just want...
It's the condescending tone for me, dude.
Well, there's
my
a reason you
students
should be in a
here.
kitchen, and it's pretty clear right
see
now.
my students
Speaking of
here.
reasoning, you should be making a sandwich for a man who's
is-
superior to you because clearly, cognitively, you have some issues.
I
This
think
is nuts.
You cognitively have some
Only women
issues.
have the privilege of being retarded, gentlemen.
Well, and dude, and this is also the problem is that it's a lot of these women that teach at the college level. This is the big problem here, is that that's the majority of the professors are women. The majority of teachers are women. What's the percentage actually? Let's look it up. Percentage of women teachers in U.S. 77% of K through 12. Good Lord. 60% of secondary schools, 89% of elementary school teachers, 72% of middle school teachers. What about in college? Let's just see here. 43 to 58%, so still a majority. Roughly 36% of full professors. While women dominate overall education, they are less represented among higher level and university positions in specific fields like STEM. Of course, it's not STEM because you got to actually work. Total faculty. Women comprise roughly 43.3% of all employed professors, though some data sources suggest a higher rate of over 57% when including all instructors and lecturers in the late 2010s and 2020s. So full-time professors is like 40%, but if you look at assistant professors and instructors, it's closer to like 55%. Women made up 44% of full-time faculty at research universities and 55% of full-time faculty at associates colleges. STEM fields, 71% of science professors are men. The stuff that matters, men have to do. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? That's what it is. But then we wonder why so many boys feel like they can't be themselves and so many men feel like they can't be masculines, because they're in rooms dominated by women constantly, and women don't know how to be masculine. It's not in their nature. That's the problem. We got to restore masculinity. 911 operator fired after hanging up on multiple callers. Good Lord.
Excuse me, I'm working.
The logs say otherwise.
And
The system glitches. A mother tried calling 3 times. You hung up 3 times.
I just didn't feel like working.
Stand up right now.
I didn't feel like working that day. That was Crenshonda Latrice Williams, 23 years old, 18 months on the job as a 911 dispatcher for Harris County, Texas.
Oh my God.
And in that moment, sitting at her console on the 5th floor of the Emergency Communications Center on Travis Street in downtown Houston, she had just admitted to failing a family in the worst way imaginable. What investigators had uncovered in the weeks leading up to this confrontation was a pattern so callous, so indifferent to human suffering, that seasoned detectives struggled to process it. 47 emergency calls over 10 months, medical emergencies, domestic violence, car accidents on I-10 and the Katy Freeway, each one answered by Crenshonda Williams, each one disconnected within seconds.
Crenshonda Williams, stop it. That's not her name. Crenshonda, stop it.
But it was the Williams calls, 3 desperate pleas from a mother trying to save her 4-month-old son, that would send this case to trial, to national news, and ultimately to a prison cell in Gatesville, Texas. 18 months in state prison. A $1.4 million settlement paid by Harris County taxpayers. And a mother who will never stop asking why her son never had a chance because someone couldn't be bothered to do her job.
Prison.
Wow, that's insane. Did you guys hear about that? I'd never even heard about that. That's wild. Didn't want to answer it because she wanted to be lazy. Crenshonda. The stories write themselves at this point. I can't, there's no way that's her real name. There's just no way that's her real name, bro. I can't believe it.
World doesn't like me because my last name.
Then are people screaming shit at you?
One time I was out in public and someone literally walked up to me to tell me that my grandma sucks. I'm like, well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to say that. Like, great, what do you want me to say to that? If you're calmer, it pisses them off more. It's actually kind of funny.
I told you I'm not fat, so that already gives you the description of what I think fat is.
You know you're fat, though, right?
No.
I need to be very... You really are a fat bastard. Very clear. Like, it's not joking roasting anymore. Like, I need to be very clear for the sake of health and the sake of everyone out there. You cannot think that this is considered normal.
I'm not fat. I'm not skinny. I'm not fat.
If you're not fat, you're not skinny. What are you?
You are fat. This is not an insult. I want to be very clear.
I understand what you're doing.
We cannot do fat acceptance. It is not okay.
I wouldn't consider you fat either.
Girl, I'm obese.
Wouldn't consider you fat.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
It doesn't matter what you do. Science does. It is not healthy. We are not going to live long lives. My energy levels are not as good as other people. My resting heart rate is not as good as everyone else. I am more susceptible to high blood pressure and diabetes. So are you. These are not good things. And this is not the point of this conversation.
There's a difference between men and women, though. Like, Caleb's sitting here owning up to it. He's like, you know what? I know I'm fat. I know I'm unhealthy. I know I'm obese. But she's like, I don't identify as that. I don't identify as fat. Well, how about this? I don't identify as being stupid. I'm intelligent. No, you're not. No, you're not.
The fact that we got down it, I need to be very clear, and it is important for those watching. Accepting this as not fat is just not the real world. That's not the real world, and that is not okay. It's not acceptable.
Got that broad back.
And it's not healthy or normal.
What do you want me to tell you? I'm not fat.
I love it.
I was hoping maybe you'd kind of come around and be willing to try to live whether or not you live a healthier lifestyle is up to you, but to just accept this as healthy is kind of unacceptable.
I never once said healthy. I just said I'm not fat and I'm not skinny.
Now that we're just on the topic, I really can't allow people out there to. The fat acceptance movement has led to deaths and horrible health insurance premiums for all of us.
Yeah. That's why I don't have health insurance, because I can't afford it.
Oh.
Bro, Jesus walks. Don't have health insurance because I can't afford it. Oh, what world do we live in, chat? This is a whole other world right here.
Men and women are equal, and women can do anything a man can do.
Really? This chick said men and women are equal and instantly gets put in her place.
Yeah. And I feel like there's some men that could cook and clean and stay home, and a woman can work.
Well, why do you think men and women are equal?
Men and women are equal because... Stupid. Just because we have a different body part doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but don't you think that those different body parts create different changes within us?
Yes and no. Like, yes, obviously.
It's the egalitarian. The whole thing with a lot of modern women is they don't want to piss anybody off. They're like egalitarian. Well, yes and no and yes. And make your mind up, dude. The world, in my opinion, is a lot more black and white. There's not as much gray area as you think.
A woman can have more estrogen and a man can have more testosterone, and it'll make
so that inherently means we're not equal.
But we still have the same other parts. Like we
should have read a book instead of getting so much lip filler.
Can all smell, see, hear, talk, feel.
Okay.
So we have all the same senses. That means we're the same.
I mean, I'm
3 brain cells fighting for second place.
I'm so sorry. The lights are.
Well, and the whole thing with like stupid people like this, which is what's so tough, is like I can explain it to you, but I can't make you understand it. You know, that's the whole thing I get with like a lot of these women. It's like, I can explain it to you, but I can't make you understand it. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Okay, so let's get to this Manosphere podcast or documentary. So I watched it. There was a few clips that were probably a little extreme for me. The main guy, probably HS Tiki Talkie, he does a lot of contradictory things, which I was like, I don't know why you do that. Like he demonizes OnlyFans women, but runs like an OnlyFans agency and promotes OnlyFans girls, which I'm like, I don't even like to cover them. You know, I'll cover them once in like when Bonnie Blue got pregnant, I covered it, but like I don't really cover OF girls a lot. That's not like my thing. Just because I think if I'm platforming them and promoting them, it's just free promotion, right? It's not good. But he did a lot of things that were very contradictory. He's like, oh, they're slags, they're 304s, but then I'm going to promote them. And then also he was selling like an investment thing. So like, hey, if you put money into this account and you'll make, it's basically like a brokerage account. You put money into this account, they'll trade for you, and then you'll make money. Luis Theroux put in some money. He put in like $500, and he's like, in a couple months, it was down to like $100 something bucks. So the products I like to promote are things like you can either invest in them, like stocks, things like that, or products that I probably use or have used that I like, that I would, put in front of you guys, or like free cash. Free cash for me is like It's free. Like, you don't have to like put any money up. You don't have to buy anything. Like, some people promote products that you got to buy. This is something you don't have to buy. Some people are like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, cool, don't do it then, dude. But if you want something that's free, you can do it. That was a big thing. But when I watched it about Justin Waller and even with Myron, they ran into some fans and stuff like that. And I was like, this is a great message. They're preaching positivity into masculinity, which I think is a good thing. Like, they're going up to these men that are like following these guys because they follow some fans of like Justin Waller that he meets at like a coffee shop in Miami. And these guys are like, well, what are these guys teaching you? It's like, don't give up, work hard. Mental health isn't a thing. And I was like, I think mental health is a thing, but I think for some reason, a lot of people make a really big deal out of it. My whole thing on mental health is, it's like, just because you can put a description behind it doesn't justify that everybody else has to like go out of their way to make exceptions for you. Yeah, we all get sad. Yeah, we can get depressed, but you got to get out of it. As a man, you can't be depressed for like 10 years. You got to get out of that. I'll give you a little bit of time. Your brother passes away. Your mom, dad passes away. Your grandfather passes away. You know, somebody close to you passes away. Something tragic happens. I mean, that's awful, and you do need your time to grieve, but also it's part of being a man to get over it. As much as that sucks, you got to get over it. You can't just let it eat you up and hold that as a crutch. That's why I say your past and the things that happen to you can either be a crutch or a springboard, and it's up to you what it does. So many guys and women let the past and trauma just be a crutch and say, well, what was me? I can't do anything about it. You know, my brother stubbed his toe in second grade and I just not the same person. Like, stop it, dude. Stop it. You got to stop making excuses for yourself. You got to stop spitting this narrative that you're the victim in everything that happens to you. Like I always say, don't be the victim of your circumstances. Be the hero of your opportunities. Shibud and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. But, dude, a lot of the documentary I agreed with. Like, Luis Thoreau, I found out, he was actually raised by a single mom who was very liberal and woke. So, therefore, he leans that way. And now he has 2 sons that consume a lot of this Manosphere content. And I think he's afraid he doesn't know how to control his boys that are trying to be ultra-masculine. The only thing I don't really agree with a lot of the red pill guys is being promiscuous. I believe if you're just chasing lust, it's really meaningless in my opinion. You're chasing just being with a lot of women. I'm like, cool. I did that when I was younger, and it kind of lost its appeal to me. Like, instead of going out there and going on dates with other women, you could be doing something else. You could be spending time with your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, your dog. Like, I would much rather go play fetch with Loki than go on a date with a stranger. That's just my opinion. But a lot of the messaging I thought was great. Work hard, be the best version of yourself, be in good shape, read, be smart, be resilient, be keen, impervious, noble, be groomed, look good, feel good, impact the people around you, be positive. I'm like, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with it? Like, Luis Thoreau was trying to like demonize a lot of this stuff, and I was like, bro, this is good stuff. That's why I was like, you know, yesterday I was like, maybe I'm green pill. It's like, no, I think I'm still pretty red pill. I'm just not super extreme. Like, I'm not going to have a wife and girlfriends like Justin Waller. But a lot of the things that Justin Waller talks about, he's like, be successful, work hard, take care of your family, you know, but he also likes to have fun. But he likes to have fun in his own way, which is cool. You know how I like to have fun? I like to go to the gun range. I like to go to an indoor driving range. I like doing that. I like playing pickleball. I like playing video games. That's kind of my outlet. So we all have our own outlets of fun. Everybody's just a little bit different, right? But the main point of the whole documentary was that it's bad to be a man. Like Luis Thoreau was trying to like demonize these guys for being like masculine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think, if anything, I think we have too many men that don't want to be masculine. That's a big problem. We have, like, testosterone levels are plummeting right now. Testosterone levels in men. Like, it's not looking good over time. Let's see here. Generational decline in testosterone levels observed. I need a graph. I'm slow. I need a graph. But compared to like the 1960s to now, like, it's much lower, bro. It's much lower. Let's see. It looked like there was a graph here. All right, here we go. Total and calculated bioavailable T concentrations in men in the Massachusetts male aging study, 1987 to 1989. Median total testosterone 501. Median bioavailable testosterone 237. That tells me nothing. That tells me nothing. Is there anything that's like 1960 to today? Age-adjusted obesity rate. Well, look at this. This is also a big problem here. Good Lord, I don't want to save it as a PDF. Age-adjusted obesity rate, adults age 20 plus, 1988 to 2014. It's just getting worse and worse. We're getting fatter and fatter. Big back. Testosterone levels are getting worse. We're getting bigger. But the overall message I got from the documentary was that it's okay to be a man. It's okay to be a man. Some of it may seem a little extreme to somebody that doesn't want to be manly and masculine, and Louis Theroux doesn't really give me that vibe. Like, he doesn't work out, doesn't go to the gym. He's not like a man's man. But from my understanding, he was raised by like a liberal woke woman, which it makes sense. But there's also a vicious cycle with this that I'm kind of noticing. A lot of like, and I'm even in this kind of vicious cycle. I was raised by a single mom. And men that are raised by single men, I think, typically lean towards the red pill more because they don't have a father figure. So they kind of overcompensate and think, oh, I need to be I need to be hyper masculine, because they don't have that figurehead of a man of what it should be. And so they don't see the gentle side of what a good leader can be. And in my opinion, and this is just me, a good leader's kind, a good leader's understanding. And that's also a masculine trait. A good leader's patient. Right? I say there's 5 very basic things a man should have. The 5 basics: vision, ambition, strength, integrity, and compassion. I feel like a lot of these red pill manosphere guys don't have any compassion. They're like, well, I don't care if you're going through something. Figure it out. Like, dude, people go through things, and I've been through things. And it sucks. And it's okay to feel bad about some of these things and feel sad about some of these things, but you got to move on. Bad things happen to good people all the time. And so that was the overall message that I saw, that I was like, you know what? I don't think it's such a bad thing. Like, the red pill stuff is not a bad thing if it's helping these men. And then it was, like I said, it followed some fans. It followed some men that were actually a part of it. And they're like, I like these guys. I watch these guys all the time. And these guys were very much so like doing their best. They were at the gym, running on the beach, talking about, I'm not a victim. You know, nobody's coming to save me. I got to work hard. And I'm like, this is a great message. If anything, that's the message I want people to get, and not misogyny. And most of the guys that they met weren't like, now some of the kids were like, F women. Like I think Sneeko ran into some kids or something like that, and they were like, F women. And I was like, oh my God. So I hope that's not the message I'm portraying to you guys, is that it's like F women. You know, I'm married, I have a child, and I have a daughter. And, you know, I was raised by a single mom. I love women. I just hate stupid women. Shots fired! But I also hate stupid men. I hate stupid people. I'm a delusion denier in every facet. I don't care if you're male or female. It doesn't matter to me. But overall, I thought the documentary actually promoted the manosphere more than it like chastised it. Now, the guy HS Tiki Taki, he was a little insane, because he was going out and like promoting OF girls and then baiting pedos to meet him up and then like beat him up. Like, I was like, bro, this is too much. It was a lot of rage bait what he was doing, and he knows it's rage bait and he knows it has a negative impact, but yet he still does it. And to me, that's the big problem. Now, are some of my, even on YouTube, they're negative leaning, which I get because that's how you get clicks. People want negativity. And so I lean those towards negativity. But when I'm talking, my message isn't that. I'm not going out in public and antagonizing people. I'm not going out in public and, you know, calling women 304s. And I'm reacting to people that I'm seeing and then making my judgment on them as I see fit. So that was the thing with the HS Tiki Taki guys. That was like, he was doing a lot of things that I was like, man, this is wild to me, bro. This is absolutely wild. All right, let's get into some Twitter clips. Let's see here. Okay, what do we got? What is this?
This is my proof that I think that the population is...
Okay, why don't guys approach girls anymore?
This is my proof that I think that the population is going to slowly decline, because I am in a room of like 100 men, and not one of them has approached. I just think men that...
I mean, well, to be fair, he kind of look like Squidward. Shots fired! I'm not seeing it.
Day and age don't want to date.
Like, you look like if I took the hair off, your name would be Larry. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what it is about these shiny nickels that think they should be approached. Number 1, men don't want to be called creeps. Number 2, women choose the bear. Number 3, women told me not to approach. Number 4, very low success rate. Number 5, humiliation ritual. So it's like, it makes sense that, you know, men don't want to approach you. You know, it's, you know, duh. I saw this clip. I don't know if this is satire or not. My wife told the girl she met on Tinder that she can move in with us, and I found out when she showed up at the door. Chat, how mad would y'all be if this happened to you?
Hey, what are you doing here? I thought you told me to come by. Yeah, not yet though. I haven't even talked to myself. Who's staring at me?
She just showed up.
What the fuck is that?
I'd be like, as long as we're sharing the coitus around.
I'm just gonna...
Who's this?
This is... Hi. Yeah, this is Victoria. I'm Victoria.
So
Who's Victoria?
So Victoria is the girl that I've been seeing on Tinder.
What the fuck, Brittany?
And she didn't have a place to stay, so I told her she can stay here. I was going to talk to you about it. It's
only a little
What-
suitcase. It's just one.
And look,
Is this a joke?
No, because I know you've always wanted a threesome, so.
What?
But we can all like stay in the same bed. As long as it's like mainly focused on. Yes, like it'll be mainly focused on us, but like we'll give you some attention.
I feel like this is a joke.
It's not. It's not. This was supposed to happen. I was supposed to tell you, and then I don't know. It's just like I got sidetracked. You know I am. Nice to meet you.
This gotta be satire. There's no way. No way, bro. What's your body count?
What's your body count?
Okay, I'm in 5.
5 body count. Okay. So how old are you?
25, but I lost my
That's actually not bad.
virginity when I was 22. So it's like a lot, but like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your body count? But probably don't know.
It's 0.
It's 0.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Shout
understand.
out.
Because I'm very young.
What's your body count? So I guess your body count is 0.
No, I have like a very small body count, but after I ended the
What do you mean by very small? Very small is relative. 20, 30, 50? Where are we at? I just want to know what your body count.
last relationship because of my faith, and I realized, of course, I have done bad things in my past, but at the end of the day, what counts is what God thinks of me.
No.
And now I can wait until the marriage, so yeah.
Wait until marriage, baby. You already gave that stuff up. It's a free sample at the mall now. What gains value with age and use? Let me give you a hint. It's nothing. Baby girl, waiting till marriage, you didn't wait already, so you can't like go back.
What's your body count?
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Thought it didn't matter though.
A range? Or?
A range. Okay, something between 20 and 30.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
What's your body count?
Like, I only have one boyfriend. Yeah.
What's your body count?
I don't want to answer that.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Me neither.
Smart girl.
Yeah. But it's somewhere between 5 and 10.
Okay, that's
okay. That's actually
appropriate.
not bad.
The same range?
Oh, hers is definitely more. Hers is she got those eater eyes. I mean, definitely more. There was a point in the Manosphere documentary where they were talking about body count, and they brought up like this neuroscientist that talks about it, and talks about how semen can get into, I think it's bone marrow and DNA, and something about like how you could have a child with this woman years later, and the kid ends up looking like an ex. I don't know the validity of that. The only one I go by is Dr. Helen Fig body count, like this study. Let's see here. Let's see here. The Jay Teachman study. Let's see here. 80% chance she stays married if she's a virgin. 39% chance she stays married if she's had 3 partners. 29% chance she stays married with 6 to 10 partners. 18% chance she stays married with 16 to 20 partners. 96% of women who have told 20 or more, or who have had 20 or more lovers, never get married. So I think this Dr. Helen Fig, Harvard University, I don't know if that's actually the person. I think Jay Teachman was the one that did the study. So that's my whole thing. Is if the likeliness that you'll stay with me if you have a high body count is much lower, because comparison's the thief of joy, right? And I feel like these women with higher body counts, and put a 1 in the chat if you agree, these women with high body counts, they have do-better syndrome and the Frankenstein curse, where they think that, oh, I could do a little bit better. Or the Frankenstein curse is always, well, Jason, the past guys I had all these awesome qualities. I want the next guy to have all these awesome qualities and more. That's the problem. That's why men typically go for younger women. There's less trauma, less mileage. They're easier to please. How many women in their late 30s and stuff are just like, I need a man that does this. I can pay my own bills, so he's got to pay my own bills. He's got to do this. Like, I got to be Superman. I got to be your Superman. I don't want to be Superman, baby girl. I just want to be Peter Parker without the freaking suit on. I want to be Clark Kent without the Superman suit on. I want to just be a regular dude. And when you've been with a lot of guys, it's really hard to please you. Really tough to please you. Ain't that right, Lokes? Loki, free. Sit. Shake. Get that sleep out of your eye. Yeah, I gotta get that sleep out of your eye. Free. Very voice. All right, what is this clip? My boyfriend's about to break up with me because of my body count. What do we got?
My boyfriend's gonna break up with me because of my body count. So
Run
I'm
it back.
My boyfriend's gonna break up with me because of my body count. So I'm 20 years old and I have a body count of 31, which I know is
God.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
really bad. 31 is horrible. My body count should not be that high. When I was younger, unfortunately, I had a really bad hoe phase and I did what I did, and I can't undo that. Anyways, I'm very honest about my body count. I'm not gonna lie to someone and say, yeah, my body count's only 10 or something, because that's just not what it is, and I don't want to lie to people. So I told him when I first started talking to him, I was like, hey, like, my body count is 30, and if I have sex with you, it will be 31. And he was like, oh, it's that high? I was like, yeah, does that bother you? Like, I completely understand. We don't have to get into a relationship if that's how it is. I just won't sleep with you. Like, I'm not that type of person anymore. It didn't bother him. We started dating, and then...
I'm not that type of person anymore. I love it. Last dude paid $1 for this Big Mac, and I got to pay 30.
Like 2 weeks after dating, we had sex. And we've been dating now for about 3 weeks, and he just texted me, like, we were on FaceTime, and he just hung up on me. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he texted me this long paragraph saying that he thinks that what I've done is disgusting, and that he doesn't think he can be with me, but he'll talk to me tomorrow about it later in the day. It's 3:44 p.m. No warning of that. I don't know if I should cry or, like, not care. Like, it's only been 3 weeks, but, like, I do really like him. I appreciate his company a lot, and so it's just kind of, like, irritating because I'm about to go away for 7 months, and I've expressed to him, like, hey, I'm gonna miss you, you know, like, we haven't been dating that long, and then majority of our relationship will be I'm gone already. And now I think he's gonna break up with me, which fucking sucks, but also at the same time, like, do I give a fuck enough to like, actually care? Like, he's a great person, and I like him. That's obviously why I'm trying to, like, pursue something long-term with him.
This is the problem, though. This is the problem. It's that there's no badge of honor for a man to take out a 304.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Imagine you're going out somewhere with this chick, and a dude walks up, Rebecca, hey baby, and you're like, who's that? And you're like, oh, it's a guy I used to date. You walk out, you keep going around, Rebecca, what's going on? Who's that? That's another guy. You look like a freaking schmuck. You look like an idiot. I had a buddy that went out on a date with a chick. He went to a bar, some club with her, and he's like, yeah, dude, like, we went to the club together, and, like, she knew the bouncers, she knew all the bartenders, she knew everybody, bro. I was like, brother, that's not good. You don't want Miss Popular getting picked up by the bouncer, high-fiving the bartenders. That means she's bucked. Been getting buck like a dadgum chicken coop. Buck. Not a good thing. Needless to say, I told him, and he didn't listen, and then she broke up with him. I was like, bro, I told you so. Ain't that right, Lokes?
Won't they do?
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.